You know, I was actually like just playing Nuclear Throne Tier 8V. Like 20 minutes ago. I was bored looking through my Steam library looking for something to play, and then I did a quick run of Nuclear Throne, and I was like, yeah, I don't really feel like playing Nuclear Throne. But hey, Nimbus Cloud, Katie Cries, Ethan Gamer, and Potato Tabby. YouTube seems to have added an @ before everyone's name in stream chat, which is a little weird, but okay. Yeah, I've been playing a bit of Risk of Rain Returns recently. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Hey, Logical. I can see your message if that's what the test is. Who's the best character in Rise of Railgunner? Ah, you see, you're playing Risk of Rain 2. I'm playing Risk of Rain Returns. Completely different games. We don't have Railgunners, we got snipers. TF2 Sniper. Sniper can backflip. Railgunner can't backflip. So, I think in the competition there, Railgunner still wins because she can consistently crit anything and it's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I've been getting back into playing a bit of Risk of Rain Returns, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Yeah, let's play Sniper. I like Sniper. Yeah, if you're only familiar with Risk of Rain 2, Returns is 2D, so it's quite different. The core, like, game concept is the same. You're exploring levels, enemies spawning over time, stuff ramps up, you have your skills. But it's just, you know, 2D, not 3D. Meat Nugget's not very good on Sniper. You keep switching between using @ and people's usernames, that's what you're testing? I see. Yeah, I have a basic snipe thing with timed reload. A slower charge shot that does a lot more damage, a backflip with iframes, and a scanner which causes me to have guaranteed crits against the target. Monsoon in this game ramps up a lot faster than in Risk of Rain 2, so I'm being very conscious about time pressure here. One thing that's nice about this game compared to Risk of Rain 2 is that doing the teleporter event does not lock you into the area. So you can start the teleporter event, get money, and then run out and buy stuff in the world. Which is pretty convenient. Didn't know that I knew Peak? Oh yeah, I had also tried playing Peak, like the actual game, the mountain climbing one. That game's pretty fun too. Yeah, I don't know. I really like Risk of Rain Returns. I like Risk of Rain 2 as well. And I mean, I've played more Risk of Rain 2 than Returns. But I don't know. Something about Returns I just really vibe with. Gold's also not very good on Sniper. These are all like rock-based things, which is inconvenient on Sniper. So far, items have been pretty awful. Thoughts on DLC 3 for Risk of Rain 2? They're bringing back Drifter for that, right? Honestly, I have like not even played Drifter in Risk of Rain Returns very much aside from the Providence trials. This is kind of shit. Okay, maybe I get something good from this. I assume Drifter would work similarly. Okay, well, Prophet's Cape's very good. That's basically like safer spaces in this game. It gives you a shield to block hits that recharges over time. The rest of these are all like attack-based and kind of suck on Sniper because I have a low rate of fire. Meat Nugget gives a chance to drop healing stuff when you hit enemies, which sucks when I attack slowly. Fuel Cell is attack rate up at lower health. This is like chance to, like the box stuff. Old box is okay. I'd see you, Luca. Guess I take maybe Mysterious Vial there. I don't really have HP recovery. Yeah, I've been trying out a lot of the characters that I don't usually play that much, and I had been having a blast with them. Dude, I played Chef, like actually played Chef, for the first time the other day, and holy fuck, that character is busted. Especially with his alt oil skill. Dude, the alt oil skill literally one-shots like everything in the game. It's fucking ridiculous. I think it's bugged to just like hit every frame or something. But it's absurd. It just one-shots every boss. Let's start. God, can I get a single good item for this character? Holy shit. Literally anything that benefits Sniper. I don't think attack speed, like, does anything for me. At all. In any way. And that's all I can get. Hey, it's Poppity. This Dre video got you good. Dude, I was so excited. Like, there was so much about that video that just, like... Okay, backup mag something. Amuses me thinking about. Makes the reload animation faster. Yeah, but I feel like that's a really minor benefit. Like, it's not literally nothing. You got me there, but... It feels very underwhelming compared to other stuff. Okay, but I should have just taken Mysterious Vial, man. Okay. Shrine of Chance could maybe have something. Maybe. Warband. Okay, give me more attack speed. More attack speed. Yeah, more attack speed. Yeah. 5 temporary soldier syringes? Yeah. Like, right now, I really don't have good items. I'm gonna skip that chest and just move on to the next stage. I feel like the time investment to get it's not worth it. Because that's probably 30 seconds to go pick that up, because it's kind of out of the way. Plus, we have a shrine up here to hit. Really good. I'm gonna hit it again. A sticky bomb. Okay, that's something. That's damage. That's allegedly damage. Yeah. Sunken Tomes, free item from Acrid. I don't know if he's on this version of it. I'm gonna check up first because it's harder to go up than down. I do really like, so like 90% of the items don't show up in your person except the cape. All your characters get a cape. Okay, teleport's up here and no Acrid item, but that's fine. Alright, there's that sticky bomb. Hit me from there. Okay. The chef splattering the bosses with pictures of them, covering them with glistening oil. Holy shit, like Magic the Gathering Phyrexia? Let me go look for some other items, because we have money now. Just down here? More barbed wire. Man, I mean, we're playing as sniper, so we'll still probably win the game, but this has not been a very good build, I feel like. Get more items here. Gasoline's really good for sniper because we don't have good crowd control. Alright, on we go. Stage 4. Hopefully not magma barracks, but it's 50-50. Yeah, there's so much stuff in that video that amuses me thinking about. Would the so originally it was gonna be just like a serious paired partner to the first video, like the biggest mistakes. He's like, oh, these are like really significant, impactful stuff, and then I could just put in a bunch of like random, very small niche interactions. But like that's kind of boring, right? Who cares about T-mod loader changes? That's not entertaining. What's significantly more entertaining is just incoherent ramblings. No drones. That's up top. We gotta go up there. Between key, shield generator, and crystal. Let's see. Key probably gets me a legendary item. Photon jetpack. Okay. Photon jetpack and key probably gets me a legendary. Saves me a lot of time too. Yeah, I think I'd probably buy key out of that equipment try shop. Wanna die? Okay, well, we've got plenty of attack speed, so I guess that's something. Oh, that didn't hit the parent. Okay. I guess his head hitbox is not quite what it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this this key now so I can use it to unlock stuff down here. Hey, Pluto 427. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, the one thing we have on our on our side is that we're playing as sniper, and because of that, we don't need items to deal good damage. Okay. This should unlock everything. I guess that wasn't really that much, huh? Our chopper's more money. Arms race doesn't get me a whole lot unless I get a drone. There's a drone there, but it's a bad drone. It might come in handy on the final stage. I need to kill these fucking minions. Leave me alone. Ah, the feather. I should have gotten that. There's a lot of those. Okay. There were so many clumped together, I didn't realize just how many there were. Jesus Christ. I have not, no. Any other items? More equipment try shop. The only thing that would be better than this is mirror, because mirror's pretty nutty on sniper. Well, I guess oh, I can recycle my drone for a free item. It'll come back next stage. Shrine of Chance a couple times. Pesticide, not great. Spike Strip, not okay. Well, I got Jetpack. Jetpack's nice. And I got a key, so maybe I can open the legendary chest in stage 5. Depending on where it is. I don't know whether this is the good layout or not. We'll see. I can use my key immediately, though, because it'll come off cooldown. Teleport is probably on the right side of the stage, which is also where the legendary chest would be, so... Two toxins. Do I have healing? Oh, I've got healing now. Hey, Yapadu. Yeah, no, that Terraria video was originally going to be, like, played seriously, but I should really feel like playing it seriously, you know? Hey, Pluto, thank you for the, $99, or 99 cents. We get lucky with 3? No. I don't really have enough healing to justify doing that again. I also might die just from the random flying guys. What game is this? This is Risk of Rain Returns. It is the remake? Remaster? Return of the original Risk of Rain game from 20... There was a feather. Okay. Feather jetpack's really nice to have. There was a lot of... There's a drone down there. These things. Can't really afford to hit it again. This is very not great. No legendary chest either. Okay. Toxic Beast. Lynx Totem. Okay. Boss is in a good spot. We can pepper it from up here. I need to kill these flyers or they will kill me. Okay, I can leverage Jetpack. Keep getting hits on Toxic Beast. As long as I avoid getting stepped on, I'll probably be fine. I really don't have good crowd control. The only thing I have is a gasoline. There's one of them down. Another arms race. I guess I can pick up that one drone. With one single arms race, it's a little bit strong. There's a jellyfish drone too, which should effectively be free. Okay, and man, I have not been getting lucky with items. That was a lot of damage I took from those flying guys. Okay, I can't let another one hit me or I probably die. Just until I regenerate a bit. Okay, pick up this drone. Before getting flown at. I don't have the HP to pick up that other one. Go this way. I need to pause at the teleporter to go inside of it. Okay, get out. Go to Risk of Rain. Hopefully beat Providence. I mean, we're sniper, right? That's worth something. Did I not hit it? I didn't hit it. Fuck. I guess I walked past it without hitting it. Come on. Go in. Don't lose your drone. Okay. Money here. You know, I'm just gonna pop this key now because it saves me time. Lost all. Not great. Chance for reduced equipment. Cool. Howard Afterburner's really fucking good on Sniper. So, yeah, I want to go grab that. Please tell me I have the mobility for that. Yeah, jetpack lets me get there. This will let me backflip 3 times instead of once. We're gonna get Dance Pad Risk of Rain Returns. I had actually done this Dance Pad Risk of Rain Returns. I think I beat Acrid. Yo, and a Behemoth. Okay. Okay, now we actually have good items. That gives us some crowd control. That gives us triple backflip. Yeah, but the problem was that at that point in time, the dance pad I had been using, like, Risk of Rain Returns doesn't. I should have taken jetpack. Another sticky bomb's good. It doesn't. So it treats 3 blighted guys who come very quickly. The dance pad as a controller, and it doesn't let me choose whether I want to use a controller or keyboard scheme, which meant that I was getting double input issues, where the game would basically be pressing multiple buttons at once, so I couldn't really bind controls very effectively like I would with other. Money really doesn't do a whole lot for me. I guess it... Actually, no, with key, it really doesn't do anything for me. I couldn't bind keys in the way that I would normally want to. ATG's very good. Which made it really difficult to play the game because I was very limited in what I could press because I couldn't make alternate control schemes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any situation where fully looting Risk of Rain is gonna hurt, so yeah. And yeah, if you're familiar with Risk of Rain 2, Risk of Rain 2 is the sequel chronologically, and Risk of Rain Returns is the remake of the original. So this is the Risk of Rain. It's the debris falling down from the ship getting attacked in the atmosphere. And then in Risk of Rain 2, you're there to recover the items and see what happened to the original ship. Churchill generator? It's alright. Another arms race? Yeah. Well, my drone should be pretty strong with 3 arms races. There's a lot of blighted guys. Kind of spooky because they do a lot of extra damage. And I can't tell. They combine like 2 elite abilities randomly, I think. But I can't tell which one. Substandard duplicator would have been really good. Hit list is pretty useless at this point. What's the goal? To escape the planet, which is to kill the final boss of this level. You came here on a ship and got trapped here, essentially. And boarded escape pods to go down to the planet itself. And you were trying to make your way back to the top of the ship to fly out. Okay, here's my key. Key is so satisfying to use. I don't Actually, I might be able to make that if I... What I would want to do is... I just go from above. Skates. How many keycards do I have? 2. Probably this and healing station. If I don't get another keycard. So I have the emergency backup. Yeah, I like Risk of Rain Returns a lot. I mean, have you played Risk of Rain 2? It's very similar to Risk of Rain 2 in like general gameplay design. It's more difficult than Risk of Rain 2, I would say. Less forgiving, at least. Alien Head would have been really good. Damn, I regret missing that. At this point, I can't afford to fight these guys. I don't have the items to back it up. I will come down here, though, and get this stuff. Oh, damn, I should have tried to get that extra bazooka. Well, maybe we get lucky with something else. How many syringes do we have? 3? Damn. Never adventurous game where you stick to what you know? Well, Risk of Rain 2 is definitely easier to approach. This one, they're both kind of roguelike games, but I would say Risk of Rain and Risk of Rain Returns are much more roguelike than Risk of Rain 2. Risk of Rain 2 is a lot more like horde shooter. It's a third-person like shooter, whereas this is more of like a 2D roguelike. Risk of Rain 2 is a lot more generous and forgiving in a lot of ways, which I think can make it more, you know, approachable if you're not used to games like it. Have I played Tiny Rogues? I have not. No, I'm not familiar with that. Okay, thankfully, as soon as we start the final fight, all these guys despawn. Get out of here. Phase 1 done. You really do like difficult games. You're currently through Cuphead. You're midway through a Legendary Terraria playthrough. Well, you like difficult games. Have you played Rainworld? I like Rainworld. Okay, Red Worm's almost dead. Let me just focus down him. He's not dead yet, though. Worm down. Bit of HP taken, but that's fine. Meat nugget. I do really like how worms work in Risk of Rain Returns, especially compared to like how Terraria worms work. Basically, their hitboxes are only on their head, and they kind of have active attacks where they'll jump out. That was too slow. Or too fast, rather. I think the attack speed... I think attack speed scales the charging time of my my alt skill, which I didn't realize. Which I guess is actually kind of nice. Because it seems to be charging a lot faster. But I think it caused me to miss time when I was... Yeah, that's pretty nice then. I guess attack speed's not quite as bad. If it was just the primary, I wasn't as enthusiastic about it. Would have preferred like a crowbar or something, but it's alright. Ow. Oh, that took me a lot further than I was expecting. My movement speed's a bit high. Probably go up here now for when the second one spawns. Yep. Passively stay up here because I think another one's about to spawn. Awkward placement, but that's fine. This is going away. Right. That's where we were staying up there. Okay. Trapped in a bit of a corner, but I think he dies. Yeah. Hi. Easy game. I like Sniper. Honestly, I feel like most of the characters I've really enjoyed. I like Sniper a lot. I like Commando a lot. I had a lot of... It took me a minute to figure out Handy. But once I figured out Handy, I really liked it. It's an interesting game because you need skill, but your muscle memory must be flexible or reactive. Yeah, and it does change quite a bit between characters. I don't know. What character you guys think I play next? I'd probably feel Commando, Handy, maybe Acrid, and Chef. I feel like I would be comfortable enough to do on Monsoon. Maybe Bandit, too. And then the other one I'd probably play on Rainstorm. Bandit. I can play Bandit. I don't think I've done a Monsoon one as Bandit before, but I can probably do it. Dynamite, Blast, Flashbang. I don't know if Standoff is good or not. So Standoff increases all of your damage by 50%. It's not just... It's not like Desperado and Risk of Rain 2 where it's only the alt utility skill. It's all of your damage by 50%. But that's not bad. I can try it. Healing drone. I've got sniper muscle memory right now. Attack drone. Backup mag would be good. Gives me an extra secondary skill. Damage chest is nice. Another attack drone. You know, I might have enough money for all those attack drones. We might be able to combine them into a... Man, there's not very much on this stage, huh? I guess I got a lot of drones. Wandering Vagrant. Oh. I'll try to finish this guy off. So when I'm inside this, enemies don't know where I am, and won't target me. So I kind of have guaranteed safety inside my smoke bomb. Enemies, I think, also take extra damage inside my smoke bomb. It's very stealthy. Slow on hit. Okay, let's see what we can get. I want backup mag. It gives me an extra dynamite to throw, which would be really nice. Yeah, I love how the flashbang works on Providence. Providence just stops being able to figure out where you are. It's hilarious. Okay, I need 110 to buy all of 2 drones and the damage chest. I should be able to hit another one. Man. Not very good RNG. Those shrines there are just random. It's like a 45% chance for an item. There were 2 drones here. I'm going to pick up both of them. If you get 3 drones, you can combine them together into a stronger drone. And, well, could be nice. Sticky bomb. Yeah, not a great first level. We got good items inside of it and 2 drones, which is nice, but we didn't get that many items, which is a little unfortunate. We are going out of it pretty quickly, though. 3 minutes on first level is a good pace. But, you know, I was saying this earlier, but if you like difficult games, you can try Rain World. I like Rain World. Rain World's pretty cool. You can call me Sorbet. I like Rain World Cafe. So the one thing about Bandit that I'm not super enthusiastic about is the fact that I don't really have any mobility skills. Missile drone. You going for a drone build? I hope the teleporter's here, otherwise we're going to have to walk to the other side of the world. Yes, it is here. Okay, good. This is not a good spawn location. Okay, it's a magma worm. Dynamite's effective on magma worms, so we should be good. There's one weakness a worm has, it's explosives. Terraria has taught me well. Okay, arms race. Drone build? I think we're all in on drone build now. Arms race kind of sells it. The sort of game you can listen to a podcast while you play? Well, you don't really need your audio that much if that's what you're asking. The only awkward thing about drone builds is if your drones die, it's hard to recover. Ideally, we find a 3rd attack drone, combine them together into one super drone. Oh, super drone, but to one larger drone. I could get a repair parts equipment. That would be really nice because that gives me a lot of insurance. Lets me instantly heal my drones. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. That's actually quite dangerous. These guys keep coming quickly. But yeah, the general gist is there's a timer going on. As time progresses, the game gets more and more difficult. And you need to try to play the game. Another arms. Okay. This is a hell of a drone build we're getting. 2 arms races this early on with 3 drones is really strong. And a bustling fungus. That's less good. Although it would let me hit some health shrines. Ancient Valley is not a great map because it can be really hard to find the teleporter on this map sometimes. It's pretty big, and we don't have any mobility. So we might lose a lot of... Oh, okay, never mind. The teleporter's right here. I'll just hit it immediately. You can't see me. Dude, Bandit's ability is so fucking stupid, man. She literally... I can just stand on top of her, she can't see me. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm gonna go out searching for drones, I think. Big chest. Big chest could have another arms race. Bless drone. Dude, I spent so long playing as Handy, getting the golden drone is Handy. Dude, it takes so long to get golden drones, man. It's so RNG heavy. Okay. Another Smart Sharper. Smart Sharper is actually quite good, I think, for a drone run, because if we lose our drones, it'll help us get more money to buy them back. Ideally, if I get enough money for a laser drone, and I find a laser drone, that would be pretty awesome. I'm running a little short on time for this stage. Right, I'm gonna kill all these guys, run off, maybe explore the area immediately underneath here, and see what I can get. This is the Boar Beach map variant? I'm not sure. I don't remember the which variant that is. Give me drone repair parts. Ah, missile launcher. Puts me into the drone, I guess. Siege bomb's good. The problem with this map is it can take a while to get back to where that teleporter is, so I don't want to go too far away because it's not easy for me to get back. Piggy bank scarf. And there's nothing here for these to latch onto. I don't know why I'm using them. Oh, wait, no, there was. Right? Guess it was worth it. Right, no drones, it seems. It's unfortunate. It is the Boar Beach variant? Okay. Yeah, we could go do that. I haven't actually been to Boar Beach. I know that it exists. I just haven't bothered going there. I need 124 for the chest. Mechanic mines, not great. Nothing. Leeching seed. Yeah. I love leeching seed on commando, but we're not commando. Yeah, here? Okay. So this is a reference to some other game, but I don't get the reference. I haven't played the game. Alright. I don't think coming here was worth it. I think it was... timing-wise, a lot of time spent on nothing. Oh, we get items from the boars though, so that's nice. Unless this counts as a stage 4, which would be wild. Oh, I don't even need to kill them, but I can. 3 items? 3 items if I kill all these boars. Yeah, that's worth it. course it's worth it. Sunk cost fallacy. We got a leeching seed and a spike strip. Yeah, this was not worth it at all. A leeching seed, a spike strip, and whatever this does. I think maybe a hermit's here. Full incentive with the difficulty timer mechanic feels like a lot of roguelikes incentivize you to go slow and clear everything. Yeah, I do think Risk of Rain Returns balances the timing difficulty thing better than Risk of Rain 2 does, because Risk of Rain 2, it does have the timer, but it doesn't scale super aggressively, and that makes it so that, like, full looting everything is always objectively just the best decision. But I don't think that's the case in this game. At least it feels like doing that usually doesn't end up working as well. We might die on this stage. Honestly, I think my best bet is to use a drone. It's a weak drone, though. Kite this guy and try to just let my drones do a lot of work on him. Wandering vagrants can really fuck up drones, because they kind of lag behind you in a way that makes them vulnerable to the projectiles they fire. Let's destroy all my drones. The healing chest. Shit, I clicked off screen on accident. Sure, I wish to remove Game Capture 5. No, OBS, I do not want to remove Game Capture 5. Okay, well, if I can keep my missile drone, I feel somewhat okay, maybe. Kill him? Okay. Well, that sucked. I just saw green. That's not very good. Yikes. We need something. Insecticide something. I can get... It was a higher tier drone. I think with all my arms races, it's worth getting these drones repaired. I mean, with how many drones we have, I feel like just going in on the drone build is my best bet. 174 for that. Attack drone's good. If we get one more regular drone here, we can get a second attack drone. 2 attack drones and a missile drone would be good. The attack drone's the tier 2 drone that you get from combining 3 of the low tier drones. Hey, happy segue. I take... Man, I have like no healing. I think I will take foreign fruit just as an emergency heal. All I have is like leeching seed. Okay, I could recycle all of my drones to get like 4 items, but I think with 2 arms races, it's not worth that. Oh god, he's gonna fuck up my drones. Okay, put him in here. Can't see me. I need to use my smoke bombs a lot better. We got a bustling fungus, didn't we? Yeah, we could. Especially with... That's not great. 504. I don't think I can afford to hit this again. I think it puts me too close to death. I think amethyst crystal is worth more than fruit here. A lot more. Wait, 22. Oh, wait, because I'm still in the food cooldown. Prophet's Cape? Locked Jewel? They're both really good. Backup. Prophet's Cape. Teleporter up there. Backup? How good is backup with spare drone parts? Or not spare drone parts, arms race. Right, that would be good, right? I kind of get to use this off cooldown with the amethyst crystal. Like the duration of it kind of works out. We got another arms race. Oh, my drones are dying though. I gotta be careful. Another backup mag. Good. Lots of money. Prophet's Cape is blatantly overpowered. It is, yeah. No, the amethyst crystal is too good. I don't want it. Okay, okay. That is a third regular drone. If we got... It's actually not outside the realm of possibility. We could get a golden drone. If we got on stage 3 another attack drone and a combining thing, then we would be able to make a golden drone. That's all we would need. Maybe missing something, but if you're underpowered, are you not forced to play slower, which increase the difficulty, which forces you to play slower? You can kind of get into this cycle where if you don't scale strongly enough, you kind of just lose to difficulty. But usually you just die, because it's not just HP that scales, it's also damage. And stuff will deal so much damage that you just die very quickly. So you don't usually get stuck there for long periods of time, because you'll just die. But it definitely can be a concern. So the only thing I would consider over this is, oh yeah, let me take a glowing meteorite and destroy all my drones. I don't think it's worth trying to loot for a golden drone. I think we just go to Risk of Rain. But if we get lucky on this stage we might be able to get the things. I think if I got another attack drone on this stage, I think I would loop to try to find something to combine them with. But I don't think I would loop to try to find the drone. Hopefully there'll just be a drone combiner on this stage, though. Shrine of the Mountain? Yeah, fuck it. It's never a bad time to hit a Shrine of the Mountain. That makes the boss at the end of this level more difficult, but gives me more items. Basically. Okay, tough times. Yeah, it's either Imp or Toxic Beast. Oh, Lynx Totem, shit. Lynx Totem should be fine with what I have available to me. Okay, no, maybe. Maybe not, maybe not. Yeah, it was kind of fucked. Okay, let's play Commando. I like Commando. He shoots guys. Lynx totems are brutal. They are, yeah. Yeah, I forgot Lynx totems could show up on that map. Mortar, Commando, good. Drone. Yeah, I could be happy with this stage one. Vagrant, 54 plus 30, I think. 84, 124. Probably gives me enough money to buy one other random chest and then get back to this. Let me get that mortar. Those enemies are clearly stream sniping. Dude, I hate getting, Ooh, Nemesis nozzle is really good. Overloading Lynx totems, man. Overloading Lynx totems are fucking brutal. Do I even have any chests to open? Not looking like it. Got one here. Okay, probably get this, then clean up those items on the, by the teleporter. Bustling Fungus. I mean, the main thing Bustling Fungus lets me get is, safely hit HP-based shrines. You got killed by overloading Lynx totems while you had time paused? Yeah. Oh yeah, another character that I'd really come to enjoy was let me get the heal here. This puts me at slightly underneath enough to hit this twice, but hopefully this Nemesis nozzle will go out and kill some random thing, which gets me money. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Engineer with the alternate turret that's just the laser beam turret. I love that thing. I love that thing so much, especially if you get the umbrella. and it just turns into a non-stop death ray for 15 seconds. It's so much fun. Like the Diablo strike of this game. Except you don't kill yourself with it. Yeah, so each one of the characters, like, will have different items that they work particularly well with. Commando really fucking wants, like, attack speed and, things that trigger on hit. And once I get those, I can be very, very strong. Unlike Sniper, who's, like, strong out of the gate. But, thanks. My AoE or single burst kind of guy. I like single burst damage. I like Sniper. But like, I'm not that picky. But it's very satisfying having really high burst damage and just killing guys really quickly. Okay, lots of money. We currently do not have a whole lot of proc items. Meat Nugget or Leeching Seed would be really good. Soldier Syringe would be really good. Got 2 Shrines of Chance here. Do I hit them a couple times? Here, I have 1 mortar. I think I'm going to take the knife just for the alternative damage source on hit. I don't actually remember whether knife or mortar. I don't remember the exact stats. I'll hit both of these once, definitely. Prophet's Cape's good. Maybe I just go twice and... Okay, Sticky Bomb's really good. Yeah, I don't think I have any other easily purchased items. I think I'm just going to move on to the next stage. We have enough items right now that I feel like we're able to hold our own against upcoming bosses. The Syringe, Knife, and Mortar give us a solid chunk of damage to work with, and the Nemesis Nozzle is really good. The longer we take, the more difficult it'll get, though, so... I'd probably keep my Nemesis Nozzle. A lot of items up here. I don't have the money for them, though. Oh, this is tough. I think I will hold out here for a second to get enough money to buy a couple of things, because there could be an ATG or a Leeching Seed in that large chest, both of which would be incredible. And it doesn't take too long to get money on this stage. It's gonna be an ATG Mark 3, which would be awesome, but now it's a bit less likely. Or Mark 2. Okay, kill 1 more, and then we have enough for the big chest. Come on, ATG Leeching Seed, ATG Leeching Seed. Infusion's also very good. It's a bit late in the run, but it's still really good. War Banner's good. There's the sting for this song. The Muscular soundtrack. Use the COD Zombies sting. I don't know. don't remember the COD Zombies sting, really. It's been a long time since I played COD Zombies. This seems like the type of game that's really satisfying to get really good at. Yeah. I'm not, like, really good at the game. I only have, like, 80 hours in it or something, but I found it quite fun. Okay, teleporter's up here. We probably do this bail on the... These enemies have way too much damage. Rip you to pieces. I jump down here, open the chest on the bottom. And overload. That's fine. Blighted mechanical spider is actually kind of terrifying, though. He fell down here. Okay. Also have that Shrine of Chance off to the left, which is bad. I destroyed my drone. That's fine. At the point where the drone wasn't doing a whole lot for us. Probably worth repairing, though. We have plenty of money. Predatory Instinct's very good on Commando. Critical hits improve my attack speed, and since we attack quickly, we get a lot more critical hits, so it scales well. It was like 200 something for that random chest off to the right. So I paid a little bit of money. Hit this Shrine of Chance off to the left a couple times. Okay, probably go now. You can hit it. Maybe 3 times? Yeah, 3 times should be safe. Razor Penny. Gives me crit chance up, which is something. Okay, we have enough for the chest. Hit the chest. Slow on hit. Should help we go up here, go to stage 4. Hopefully it's not Magma Barracks. If it's Magma Barracks, fuck me. I don't know if I really have the Cremator killing build here. I guess my damage is kind of okay. We might be fine. But I think Cremator could really fuck me over. Just wonder, since you haven't played super long, why don't... When you play, do I look stuff up? Let's get items type game? No, not generally. Okay, please no Magma Barracks. Please no Magma Barracks. Fuck. The boss that is likely to spawn on this level is very difficult. Which is why I don't want to play this map. Because what we have right now is not great at dealing with that boss. We don't have a terrible build, but I think there's a solid chance we lose to Cremator. This is like the only map that I will refuse to hit a Shrine of the Mountain on. I feel like the hit slash sound effects, I like them. And yeah, a game like this I think really does come down to SFX. I think that's a really big part of things. That's my shotgun. I should have just honestly rushed the teleporter. I wanted this chest because I felt like it might help with Cremator, but... Okay. Whip's very good, but we took a lot of damage to get it. Laser drone, big damage chest, both of those are very good. Kill this swarm. Teleporter's here. Okay, if we're lucky, it might not be a Cremator. It's possible. It's possible a Cremator doesn't spawn if we're lucky. Now, left. We have a watch there. Give me something. Nothing. Okay. You want to hit Cremator from the front, because I think it takes less damage if you hit it from the back. Okay, I think Prophet's Cape is card carrying us here. Yeah, that was a lot of damage we took. That's a lot more damage we took. I'm not even sure what hit me. Okay, we need to disengage for a sec. Problem is, I can't afford to just spend a bunch of time running around because then I just will lose to timer. I'm going to repair this drone. I think it would help. I'm hoping it'll kill me. Die, please? Cremator down. Royal Medallion's very good on Commando. I want to go hit that big damage chest up here. Yeah, the Red Whip's a big movement speed buff. Maybe we get that laser drone. I'm not sure what else I'd spend my money on, and maybe it'll help. I don't know. Helps with flying guys, at least. Stage 5. Maybe don't hit a Shrine of the Mountain this time. No, it calls to me. It speaks to me. I must. I have to. It's irresistible. Yeah, but it's not gambling because I know I'm going to win. There's no uncertainty, right? It's only gambling if the outcome is in doubt, but it's not in doubt. There's no timeline where I lose this. I've seen 15 million outcomes, and all of them get me to stage 6. A lot of items. That's nice. I also don't think it's going to be a Lynx totem. I think it's going to be a Imp Overload. Fuck. Oh, it's overloading too. It's only one of them though, so that is in our favor. Okay, we might just have to play this slow. I can deal with the Lynx Totem fine. It's dealing with the Lynx Totem while I'm being harassed by flying enemies that's going to be really difficult. Which, it's going to make the final stage more of a challenge. But, I think we just have to disengage and play it slow. Which I don't think the Shrine of the Mountain is really changing that much. I think we would have had to do this regardless. Just because these flying enemies I do not have a good way of dealing with. The Headlight Afterburn is really nice for mobility. Leave most of these guys behind. Hit that. Equipment cooldown. Okay. Yeah, I need to kill these birds. They will kill me while trying to fight this next totem. There are way too many of them. The Shrine of the Mountain didn't affect these bird spawns, man. Okay, I think I would have died there if I didn't have Prophet's Cape. I kind of walked into a big chunk of them. Okay, that's pretty much all the birds. Hey, Canadian? Canadian? Yeah, let me not look off screen. Turns out what's happening on screen, kind of important. If this guy gets close to me, I die immediately. From the overloading effect. Need to kill these two. And I think I can just snipe the next totem from over here. Yeah. If you get those buffing wisps, it would actually be really nice, but a bit risky. Damn it. It's the overloading effect. Oh, we can get that. Yeah, that was a an elite that kind of just passively deals damage around it, which is really difficult to deal with. Alright, 55, 95. It's reasonable. Probably hit this chest on the way down. Syringe is very good. Hit this now. Yeah, the annoying thing about that boss in particular is, well, it's one of several, but it spawns a bunch of ads, and they will inherit its elite ability, right? So if it's an overloading elite, it will spawn a bunch of overloading guys who are going to deal a lot of damage, have a lot of HP, and all of them just have this passive damage. So if you walk near them, you kind of just instantly die. Okay, I think I avoid the healing drone. Hit this. Hit it a second time. Hit this big chest up here. Loot back, and I won't have the money for all of these, but I can probably get one of those chests. Heaven Cracker is very good on Commando. Makes it so every fourth attack pierces and just like this big drill thing. We can afford to get the one chest up here. Ideally, it's something like a sticky bomb or mortar or knife, something that deals extra damage when we hit enemies. Okay, bustling fungus is not that, but the worst thing about Bustling Fungus in this game, if you're used to the Risk of Rain 2 Bustling Fungus, you might think that you can just, like, sit still and heal off of it. But unfortunately, in this game, Bustling Fungus only works if you're not attacking. So you can't just sit still and shoot. You have to sit still and not do anything for it to heal you. However, it is nice for these shrines here. Okay, we've won this. Losing the run at this point is, like, impossible. I would have to have a generational fuck-up in order to lose a commando run with ATG Mark II this early. And a Heaven Cracker and Soldier Syringe. Yeah, so this gives me a chance to fire missiles when I hit enemies. It's like an ATG, but better. Which, on this commando who is, on this character who's shooting constantly is ridiculously powerful. It's like the best item for this character. The only thing we're missing is healing. We don't really have healing. So I should be wary of the fact that I can die relatively easily. But damage-wise, we are more than made. Gotta be careful of elites in particular. Yeah. Actually, that's not true. I said I don't have healing, but I have a Bustling Fungus. Get health out of these. He's dead. Timekeeper Secret's good. Freezes time when we get low on HP. I'm gonna go look for a couple quick items and see if we can move on. There was an equipment barrel near where I spawned. Yikes. Nothing easy here. I don't like this stage very much for finding items. I'd like to find one thing. Maybe I'll loop up here, but if I don't see anything by there, I think I'm just gonna move on. We're honestly really good on items. Nothing? Jeez. And I don't think this is the variant that has the guaranteed chest here, is it? It's not. Man, that sucks. But I think with how good the items we have are right now, I don't think it's worth spending much time on this stage. Sunk Tombs is good. I usually try to explore the tops of maps first because it's a lot easier to go down than it is to go up. So if the teleporter is up top, it's easier to find it up there first. 2 of these chests up here is really good. So one thing you can do with these chests, which is a little bit cheesy, is immediately pause the game and see what the item is. And then if you decide you want it, just spam the E button to take it instead of trying to react to it as it happens. This is a chance to apply a damage over time effect on hit, and then if you kill the enemy, it heals you, which is pretty good for this, so. It's here, Holmes. You have a nice day. Really is late for you. It's late for me, too. It's like midnight. But I did not sleep last night because last night I was working on a Terraria video. Okay, I suck. I was looking at chat and wasn't thinking. I forgot I don't have iframes on that. I want to play with the I want to try a Monsoon one as Chef. I've only done Rainstorm as Chef, but from how that one Rainstorm run went, I don't think it'll be too difficult. Rest in peace that AT Gmerc too, though. It's really easy to die quickly if you mess up a little bit. I'm used to playing Sniper. Sniper backflip has iframes. Commando Slide does not have iframes. A lot of items here. Can't afford any of them, though. My game might crash playing Chef. Just fair warning. The last time I tried playing Chef, there were multiple times that my game almost crashed. Okay, the teleporter's got to be up here. I like this map a lot more than the Desolate Forest, because it's a lot smaller, easier to find things. Layout's more consistent. Alright, are you ready? I'm pretty sure we instantly kill. Oh, wait, shit. I missed. Hold on. Hold on. Hard game. Man, dude, this game's fucking brutally difficult. How do people play Risk of Rain? Dude, it's impossible. It really is, like, the hardest game I've ever played. Dude, Chef is fucking busted. Literally. Oh, does the boss exist? Congratulations. It's dead. Were you for a second considering thinking about how you were going to kill the enemy? Don't worry. Press shift and then press right click and the enemy dies. I don't know why it happens. There's some kind of bug where the enemy just takes damage like every frame or something and instantly dies. I don't really know what it is. But yeah, he just does that. It's specifically with his alt man, now we get the drone repair kit. That would have been really nice when we were playing Bandit. I think the enemy needs to not take knockback for it to really work. And there's a little bit of nuance to it, but predatory instincts. And a Samarang. Something good. Harvester Scythe. And 2 Harvester Scythe. Okay, if we could get some crit chance, this would be pretty good, because we have 2 Predatory Instincts and 2 Harvester Scythes. That's the beginnings of a pretty good crit build, but I need things that actually give me crit chance for that to do a lot. And the Arcane Blades are really good. Those it's movement speed after activating the teleporter. So if you just rush activating the teleporter immediately, it just gives you a really strong movement buff, pretty much permanently. Really helps for getting around the map to go loot stuff after getting money from the teleporter. Yeah, the way Chef works is you throw a cleaver with your primary attack. Your secondary attack is this fire in front of you that does more damage to oil enemies. I can oil enemies, and then I can press my special ability, which just makes my next ability more powerful. That's what it does for my primary attack. It also just causes enemies to freeze sometimes. His alt skill is incredibly buggy. I don't know what it, like, what's wrong with it, but it breaks the game in a very fun way. Alright, Goat Hoof is more movement speed. I'm gonna hit this immediately so we get our Arcane Blades. Hello, Link's Totem. Damn, it didn't instantly die. Only went to like half HP. I know. Oh, okay. Yeah, the game's gonna just lag like that. There's a good chance the game might crash, especially with trying to run OBS as well, because that whole insta-kill thing kind of lags the game. So we'll see how far we make it. It's not a question of whether or not we'll die, it's a question of whether or not the game will crash. Hyperlight photo is really good. The legendary items in this game are really strong. Makes it so that each one of my attacks fires this extra projectile that targets a nearby enemy. There's a missile drone, but honestly, I don't really care about a missile drone. If I had it, it would probably die anyway. Okay, time's running short. I'm gonna see if there's any quick items I can grab. But I don't think so. I think we got pretty much everything. I guess I could get that missile drone. Yeah, sure, why not? Free item. Grab this, hit teleporter, go to stage 3. Ancient Valley again. We can hit a shrine of the mountain here. That's just fine. And the teleporter's right up here. We hit it immediately. We get a lot of money from killing the things because of the shrine of the mountain. It'll spawn a second boss. Ideally, I'd like him to put himself in this corner. Yeah, there we go. He stays stunned if he's on the oil up against a corner. Alright, they're both dead. And, yeah. Get some money here, run back down, see if I can grab some items, move on to the next stage. Shit, I missed. Lanterns, whatever. Honestly, I'll keep the saw. Other predatory instincts. I don't remember how predatory instinct scales, but, you know. More can't hurt. Shrine of Chance. How much do I hold out for? I'll hit a second one. Voltaic Mid. Do I do the full loop? I'll do the full loop. We have Arcane Blades. Okay, I think I'll just go with this and move on to the next stage. We don't have that much more money. Odds are we get 1, maybe 2 chests. But we'd be spending probably like a minute and a half to do it. So I don't think it'd really be worthwhile. Magma barracks, but Chef can deal with... Chef can cook a tortoise. He is more than competent enough at cooking a cremator. Hopefully. I'm sure it'll be fine. I have yet to see a single thing in this game that Chef cannot just immediately invalidate. Actually, I guess Providence. He doesn't insta-kill Providence. Okay, big healing chest. Another big chest. Tough times. Nothing up there. I could really use some mobility. That's what I'm missing. Maybe like a double jump or a jetpack or something. Something vertical. I think I probably loop to the right up there, then left afterwards. What do we have? Yeah, it's a cremator. Come on! Don't crash the game! Don't crash the game! Please don't crash the game! Please don't crash the game! Please don't crash the game! Please! Okay, cremators are dead. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate your service insta-killing everything that's thought about existing. Yo, 2 of these. I told you guys the game was gonna crash. Dude, Chef breaks the space-time continuum. I don't think you fully understand his power. What did I just do? I just cooked a turtle. And apparently, for some reason, my computer does not like cooking endangered species. And like everything on this planet is an endangered species. You know, like I said, Chef's... I mean, did you guys not see me insta-kill the first boss? Chef's alt skill is busted. I don't know what it is about his alt oil skill. It puts oil on the ground, right? And for some reason, it like bugs out and sometimes decides to hit enemies like every single frame that they are on top of the item, the oil. Which, as you might expect, hitting enemies like every single frame, 1, instantly kills them. 2, it fries my computer. Consider reducing particles? Where's the fun in that? Now, where's the... Look, we need to have difficulty somewhere, and if we can't have difficulty with, you know what? I'm gonna buy this laser drone and then immediately recycle it. It'll give me a green item. Okay, the game really likes giving me charge field generators. I'll take it. And Shattering Justice. Yeah, no, we gotta have difficulty in the game somewhere. Like, there needs to be some kind of challenge, right? And, you know, the enemies are not particularly challenging because they all just die. But, we do have the challenge of whether or not my computer can stay alive. Right, that's something. It's a 50-50. I think I chose the longer direction. Normally I'd like to check the shorter one first. And it doesn't always happen. Sometimes, it just knocks them off. Okay, the teleporter's here. We have arcane blades. I'll hit it immediately. Oh, that's actually kind of terrifying. Never mind. I guess it's, you know, not quite as terrifying. God, my ears. What is that noise? Come on. Come on, I believe in you. Come on. Come on, you got this. Come on. Yeah? Yeah, they're dying. Oh, yeah. Yep, Wait, they didn't die! They didn't all die! Oh god, some of them are still alive! The survivors are here for revenge. These guys are actually kind of tricky. I'm not sure why sometimes it insta-kills people and sometimes it doesn't. It seems like right now they're not instantly dying. And these guys actually will do like a lot of damage to me if they hit me. They're very dangerous. They're the Monsoon exclusive enemies. I guess that's not too bad. Infusion, a bit late for that. They do drop a lot of money though. Lets me buy that legendary chest pretty comfortably. They're also invisible unless I'm nearby. It's right here. I'm in the corner? Yeah, it's the corner. I think it's the corner. The blighted enemies are the absolute worst. It's okay. I put him in a box, and the box instantly killed him. The greatest enemy to a blighted creature is a box. It's like putting a cat in a cat carrier. I don't know where this last one went. He's over here. The fuck are you doing over here? Okay, is it shoving him up against the corner? Yeah, it's the corner. If I shove the enemy against... And I think that's why the bosses instantly die, is because they're immune to knockback. So there's no... Normally they'd get pushed out of the oil spill, I think. But they can't get pushed out because they're knockback immune. So they just instantly die because it keeps hitting them. And I think the same thing happens when you push enemies against a corner. I'm going to look for an item that's not the saw blade going into the final stage. Decoy is nice. Gold bomb is useless. I already have a nuke. What's this game? This is Risk of Rain Returns. Lantern, just fear. I want to buy that legendary chest. Like I said, blighted enemies drop a ridiculous amount of money, so we have more than enough to buy that legendary chest very comfortably. Stun grenade, locked jewel. Like this. Not quite. Alright, we'll get it on the way back down. Missed the HP shrine, but that's fine. Second pillar is where we need to fall. Anything else up here? Yes, a feather. Feather is a double jump. Cultivating drift to risk of rain too. Yeah, I saw that. Another charge field generator. Okay. Give me an equipment that doesn't suck, please. I'll take key. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, can I even get this? Oh, wait, I have a double jump. Of course I can get this. I forgot I picked up the feather. Yeah, I just have to double jump to it. This game like Dead Cells? It's a roguelike, if that's your question. In the sense that you start a run, and there's not really like stuff between runs. It's like a short 30-40 minute playthrough, and you unlock stuff between the runs. Like it's a roguelike, but it's not. The gameplay I wouldn't say is super similar to Dead Cells. Just now. Yeah, Dead Cells doesn't let you put guys in boxes and then immediately cook them. Shit, that's why we're the chef. That's the chef gameplay. We're literally putting people in an oven. We're just shoving them in a box and burning them to a crisp. Photon jetpack up there. The chef class really is made up of chefs. Can I grab that? And yeah, that little X thing, that's from the hit list item that I got. It's pretty good if you get it early in a run, but it's not great later. Red Whip's good for just getting around. It gives you a damage buff each time you kill a marked enemy, like completing an assassination contract. But you need to do it like 40 times for the full buff, which is a lot. Typical guy. What do you mean typical? I never gaslight anyone. They call me Honest Abe Lincoln. I'm gonna die. This is a really dangerous spot to be in. Blighted enemies are really dangerous. You have to be very careful about them. I thought that was a blighted Elder Lemuria. He wasn't. He was just covered in oil. I wanted the jetpack, but that's fine. You have very little time to react to those if you're not pausing with the escape button. And yeah, part of the reason the game has been so difficult is because we're playing on the highest difficulty, Monsoon. The game is not as, like, stressful with time limits and stuff like that on the more normal difficulties. Basically, most of what the difficulty changes is how long you have before the game, like, ramps up in difficulty. And on Monsoon, the answer is not very long. I love this ability, man. I'm gonna play the new Risk of Rain DLC when it comes out. I am... Yes, but after the fiasco that was the last Risk of Rain 2 DLC, I would not say that I am, like, enthusiastic about it. I think this game is a lot more brutal than Risk of Rain 2 because you have to roll with the punches. Yeah. Risk of Rain 2 gives you a lot of control over, like, RNG and what happens. This game does not give you much control over what happens. Like, Risk of Rain 2, you have scrappers, and, you have, the lunar, area, which, this is, again, a dangerous situation. Unless these wisps just die, because we cooked them. Straight into the oven with those guys. But yeah, there's a lot you can do to mitigate RNG in Risk of Rain 2. Or influence what's happening. There's a lot less you can do in Returns, and you are forced to adapt to what you're given a lot more than Risk of Rain 2. It's a small price to pay for killing the wisps. Let me just do this. Laser turbine and a key code. I have a photon jetpack and a double jump. That should be enough to come up here. There was a wicked ring down here. We have so many fucking crit build stuff. Sure, let's get the wicked ring. 72 how just play Drifter and print infinite items. I haven't really played Drifter. Okay. I guess that's topping off our crit build there. Do I have enough to get up here? Yeah, I do. Yeah, another thing that I really like about Risk of Rain Returns compared to Risk of Rain 2 is this last stage in Returns is so much better than commencement in Oh come on, let me up there. In Risk of Rain 2. Commencement, the final stage of Risk of Rain 2. Basically, everyone who ever wants to play that game wants to skip it as quickly as possible. Get to the end, find some way to pillar skip. It's a slog to get through. You don't really get a whole lot that's good. It's not very fun. Nobody likes it. Whereas this stage, I think this is like the best stage in the game. It's fun to go through. I enjoy it. It's a good time. It's thematic. It's cool. The final boss is fun. And ATG as well. Whereas Mithrix in Risk of Rain 2, I don't think is nearly as good of a fight as Providence. Yeah, the music is really good. We get a cape too? God, we're so stacked. Although, honestly, since we're playing Chef, we could, like, be playing blindfolded and still probably be doing fine, because holy fuck, this ability is busted. Okay, we only have one key card. I mean, I think it's go to the med bay and get the healing. Frenzied Ancient Wisp is not scary because he instantly dies. I think having the emergency healing from that is just really strong. Like the new phase they added to Providence returns a lot. Yeah, the 4th phase is new, right? I never played the original Risk of Rain, but his 4th phase is really cool. Oh, I heard something die. I hope it wasn't me. Have I been looping this run? No, no. This is loop 1. I mean, we've only been playing for 24 minutes. It'd be impressive if we managed to. Well, I guess we can actually go to stage 6 whenever we want, but no, this is loop 1. Come on. Don't crash on me now, game. We're right in front of Providence's room. Don't die. Don't die on me now. Please. We're so close. I don't know this. I don't know if we're coming back from this one. We might have yeeted our last ha, cooked our last endangered species. A moment of silence and Risk of Rain returns music in memory of the ram. Yeah, Godspeed, my computer. I could smell the fire from here. Oh fuck! Wait. Okay, no, I thought we were coming back. I was drinking water. It's alright, we're taking this one frame at a time. Every 30 seconds we hear an enemy die, which means something is happening in-game. Like, the game hasn't frozen. You've had long respect for doing looping shenanigans? Yeah, but I'm not looping. This is base kit Chef. Chef just has the power to do this innately. I could have 0 items and we'd still be here. It's like the Invincible meme. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. What, you need to loop for 3 hours to get a lag spike like this? I can do it in 30 seconds. Oh, the particles are starting to clear up. That's because I saw movement. I think we're at like 1 frame every minute and a half, maybe. Crazy FPS right now. Yeah, I think some of the worst lag spikes I've gotten in this game, outside of Chef, is looping with Artifact of Prestige and having a shit ton of... I forget if overloading worms or volatile worms are more laggy. But having a bunch of those converging at once and then hitting all of them with like the USB stick of death or something, I think. What's the difference between freezing and 1 minute per frame? Freezing, the game's not coming back. 1 minute per frame. We got that. We got that. It's not FPS anymore, it's FPM, but like that's okay. You know, just because it's a bit slower doesn't mean it's a problem. Give it another minute and a half, we'll get another frame. You thought it was only overloading elite for Magma Worm? Nope. Magma Worm also has a volatile variant. Which is really fucking dangerous. Every single segment of the worm fires off a missile. Yeah, you only see volatile magma worms very late into looping runs. They show up quite late. Probably like hour and a half, 2 hours in, I think. Yeah, it's not just overloading. I played 9 Souls? I have not. Chef is just taking a bathroom break and he paused the game. Yeah, fuck. Chef just... We're not actually playing the game. The guy I pay to play the game for me paused the game. Catch me in the top left corner eating my Coke, or drinking my cherry Coke and eating my pizza as we play Risk of Rain Returns. World record pace. You know, I wonder if it would have been faster to Alt F4, start the game again, and then get back to the final stage on a new run than try to see if this one comes back. I'm losing hope that we're coming back. He's waiting for his food to cook. Yeah, it's Oh shit! Hold on. Are we here? Okay, we're back. Alright, crisis averted. Yeah, it's real-time, immersive cooking simulator. 20 minutes for your ancient wisp to cook to perfection. Yeah, this only happens with Chef's alternate skill. To unlock it, you need to... I think it's like kill 12 enemies at once with his seer or something. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna run away and then just come back afterwards. Who am I kidding? I can't resist it. Do it! Do it again! See, it doesn't always crash the game. It's playing Russian roulette. Sometimes, you drop to a frame every 2 minutes, and sometimes you just kill everything. I guess those are instant meals. Yeah, it doesn't really work on Providence. So we have to actually fight Providence. Providence does, like, get this fireball thing going on, but he doesn't, he doesn't get instantly melted. I don't know what was going on with the audio there. Okay. Worm type enemies, best way to deal with them as Chef is use your utility skill and send cleavers out in all directions. Oh, wait, did we box Providence? I see the box around Providence. We put Providence in the oven. Did we get him? I think we got him because we got him during his spawning animation. We got him during his spawning animation when he's locked in place. Eat shit, buddy. Yeah, it's based on locking enemies in place, and most of the time we can't do that with Providence, but I think because we got him during his spawning animation, he instantly died. And now I think we're just flashbanged for eternity. Did he just get nuked? Yeah. You didn't... You would give... Okay, if you were on a ship like this and you had nuclear codes, who would you give them to? You'd want to give them to the least suspecting person, so that in the event of infiltration by some nefarious force, they wouldn't get you nuclear secrets, because they're going to look for the captain, they're going to look for the higher-ups, they're not going to look for the chef, alright? You shove a nuclear bomb directly into that chef, nobody's going to find it, and he's free to unleash it on Providence, whatever he wants. POV, literal nuclear bomb. Everything's white now. I don't know if we're coming back. Coughing Providence versus Hydrogen Chef. Why program a chef for self-defense? He's programmed to cook the best food. And as we all know, high temperatures make better food. You get a nice sear on things. And you get the highest temperatures in the middle of the fucking nuclear fission reaction. And you get some nice food. Yeah, genuinely, I don't think a single item we had this run was very consequential. Like, this skill is so busted that I think it would have just... Like, some movement speed was nice, I guess. You know, some healing was nice. We're still technically not even done. I wonder if we can do this in his last phase. The problem is he has defense when he's locked in place. Oh yeah, Prophet's Cape is pretty busted. Yeah, Prophet's Cape is like safer spaces, but it also heals you when you take damage, right? It's pretty ridiculous. Chef no skill run. Oh, the feather was nice too. That's true. Yeah, so on the one hand, I do really like playing Chef. Chef is pretty fun. It's really fun just shoving guys into ovens and instantly killing them. And, you know, I really enjoy... Like, I think a lot of his kit is fun. But I think he's also the least playable survivor in the game. Because just by existing and using your abilities, you threaten to crash the game every 2 minutes. Chef no items run. Yeah, I mean, I think Chef and Sniper are the two survivors probably best suited to a no items run. I mean, you could do like a no permanent items run with Drifter. Just do all the temporary stuff. Seems like a test of patience more than skill at the moment. Yeah. I don't know if we're coming back. Like, I'd like to hope that we're coming back. All the other times we came back, but... I haven't been hearing anything. And we certainly haven't been getting... Nothing's happened since Providence died. The oven was too hot and we burned ourselves. I'll give it another, maybe another minute, but if it doesn't work, I think I might just Alt F4 and relaunch the game. We might have lost this run from what we knew from the very beginning. The question of, can our PC handle the, Oh, okay. No, what am I don't know what I was talking about. There was never any doubt. Wait, fuck. If we died, though, that would have been fucking hilarious. Alright, I'm really curious. Okay, no. I don't know why we insta-killed him that time. Because he's locked in animation here, too, but we don't get it this time. Stay here. We have proton jetpack. Photon jetpack, I mean. We're locked in a bad spot, but should be going away soon. Laser beam should be coming. Yep. Second one back up here. Stay up here. Here's a really fun fourth phase. Classic laser gambit. Yeah, it's based on where you are, so you need to position yourself. You want to avoid the middle of the arena when there aren't lasers, because if he puts a laser in the middle of the arena, you're in a really rough spot. And so it left entirely forgetting its previous purpose. What, cooking food? He got addicted to throwing random guys in ovens. Alright. Well, that's Chef. Who do we play next? Handy? Handy is pretty fun, too. Do Handy. Sniper? We started with Sniper. I mean, I could play Sniper again. Pilot? I haven't really played Pilot. Okay, so... remind me, Pilot's alt skills are not very good, right? The wave dash setup is funny. Oh, yeah, I vaguely remember Pilot wave dashing. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to play Monsoon Pilot because I don't remember Pilot. Pilot alt skills are awesome, save for the special. Okay. Yeah, I remember the wave dash, but I don't remember the inputs for it. I'm not going to try for it. Okay. Is his alt primary good? It doesn't look very good, but I don't know what the speed is like. Alt primary is a lot faster, good with procs. But no AoE. Has a lot more range, the other one has a pure shot. I'll try it, why not? It's like Commando's primary, isn't it? Yeah, but inaccurate, okay. And we have parachute. Downward. Upward. That's pretty good. Okay, double jump's really good. And this is a kill over time. Yeah. Your strike target moves to another enemy when they die? Okay. Oh, it's not here. Alright, Burning Witness. This primary feels good. I like this. Yeah, this feels really strong. It wouldn't be because we're coming back down to Rainstorm, right? I mean, Monsoon only affects once scaling starts. Oh, there was a shrine in the mountain we could have hit? That would have been nice. Probably hit it twice. Insecticide. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if there are any characters in this game that I don't like playing. Whip! I love the whip. I missed this. I guess I just never really know when to use his parachute ability. Actually, I'm not on Monsoon. I could have been more. More lenient going over the left. Okay, there's a healing drone top right. Secondary can be held too. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know it's good for clearing out flying enemies. Probably get Sticky Bomb here. Escape tool? Makes sense. Yeah, Sticky Bomb. Not too much down there. Ancient Wisp. Magma. Hello, Magma. Goodbye, Magma. Get fucking whibbed, idiot. Shoots through walls. Yeah. Man, I wish head stompers didn't suck in this game. Yeah, that secondary feels very nice. Alright, airstrike those children. Is that two's head stompers are too goated? You might be onto something. I don't know, I feel like head stompers in this game are useless, whereas head stompers in 2 are ridiculously incredible. Okay, rollerblades are nice. And a photon jetpack? Jesus Christ, man. Head stompers are two like the best item overall. I don't know about that one, but they're definitely really good. Does this game have any correlation from the mouse Risk of Rain? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hello, Colossus. I was gonna say goodbye, Colossus, but damn, Colossus got hands. We should be able to actually use our parachute now, right? Nope. I mean, I used it, but it's not to very good effect. Okay, use our airstrike. Squib's coming off cooldown. Monster Tooth healing. Nice. We have 2 attack drones. Prospects of a golden drone? Non-zero, honestly. What's the foil too? I was hoping to find Acrid over there for a free item, but I mean, I'll take a Tesla coil, rock and stuff. Oh, do I not have enough money for this? Hopefully I got enough from these couple crabs. Come on, take me to 315. Yeah, there we go. We get a third attack drone. Golden drone could be cool. That's a regular tier 1 attack drone. Equipment barrel, but I'm happy with Squib. Shit's new Calamity mod update? Did Calamity get its new update? I remember people talking about it for a while. 2 chests down below. Two chests down below, 1 tier 1 drone. Pop the squib. It'll come off cooldown. There's an emergency healing drone. I might scrap my drones for items if we don't have a third attack drone. Nah, I'll keep it. Play close quarters here and we don't have good healing. Might disengage for a minute. Actually, we should be pretty safe from imps if we stay in this little spot here. Oh, no, that's right. They have those. Can't jump over those from in that spot there. Okay. I kind of want to play Drifter, because honestly, I've, like, never played Drifter. And I'd, like to remember what they do. So, hit enemy, make scrap, use scrap, spawn items. Scrap cube. Is scrap cube good? I don't remember Drifter's skills. Scrap cube's good. Okay. Hit enemies, make scrap. Use scrap, make items. Win game? Is time management more important in returns than 2? I think so, yeah. Cube? I would say time management is more important because you have significantly less control over your run compared to Risk of Rain 2. If things are going very well for you and you get good RNG, then time management is not particularly important. But hedging your bets for safety with Right, that's right, I can put people in my bag. I forgot about that. Can stack cube, can hit cube, can turn enemies into pancake. So put a bunch of cubes on top of each other and then hit enemies. Okay, we cubed him. Get fucking cubed, idiot. It's like Chef all over again. Cube is pretty good. We have a lot of drones. I think I might take the healing drones. I don't think I care too much for the attack drones though. Yeah, so this character's whole gimmick is, I guess I have money for the attack drone as well. Temporary items. So that all these have like a timer, and my skill lets me spawn temporary items to take. Do I keep my scrap between levels? I do. Imp down there. Is there a drone? Yeah, it is. Well, I've already got so many drones, right? Why not? Okay, it's not... It doesn't use all of my scrap to do that, so I don't need a full bow. I thought I needed a full bow to spawn items, but... Nope. Bag and enemies hit scrap. So I really just want to press R off cooldown, pretty much. I actually have a bit of hope with this upcoming Risk 2 DLC, because they hired some modders and brought back one of the original Risk of Rain 2 devs. Assuming they don't Seekers the launch. I mean, look, I'd like the game to be good, the DLC to be good, but like, the Seekers launch was abysmal. Like, it's really bad. In fact, I don't even think I've played Risk of Rain 2 since the Seekers launch. I just like lost all interest because it just sucked that much. Bag him. Ooh, jetpack. And like, I'd love for it to not be like the Seekers launch, but I also... You know, I'm not going to expect something different than what happened. Yeah, no, I'm familiar with how the game is now, but that doesn't, like, rekindle my interest in doing it that much, you know? Especially because, like, there have been plenty of other DLCs I've been excited for that have been not good, you know? Watcher. Those Seekers. I think we're at the point where if it's good, great, but I'm not gonna expect it to be good. Gearbox has been known to disappoint, yeah. Let me grab these. We have a challenge to get 20 temporary items, which should be doable, right? Up first. I think the main problem you have with 2 is that it has little life compared to Returns, like the shrines not having animations is one thing. Yeah, Returns does have a lot of, things that make the game feel, like a lot of passion was put into it. Which I think is easier to communicate in 2D than in 3D. You know, not that Risk of Rain 2 wasn't made with love, but I think there's a lot, more expression you can do in 2D than 3D. Look at all those drones. Is that an overload? Yeah, it was an overloading one. That's fine. Damn, that cube puts in work. some stuff to buy. Like the story and returns more too. Cool narrative, really feeling like you're playing like the as the bad guys. Okay. I don't want to lose too many temporary items. I'm gonna head back down. Repair a couple of my drones on the way there. Maybe I bag this guy. Put my drones back. On we go. Why risk of rain 1 instead of 2? This is returns, not 1, but just what I felt like playing. Okay. Do I scrap my drones? I don't know. Bag that guy. We do have arms race, so not the worst idea to get that one thing. Okay, they should be pretty cute. Keep my distance, try to keep my drones alive. I would say Drifter feels confusing to me, I guess is how I would put it. Because, like, what I'm able to do and like what items I have is constantly changing. I don't think Cube is very good against Toxic Beast because she just walks on it and then destroys it. But like what I'm able to do is constantly changing, so I feel like I'm never quite sure, you know? It's a remake? Yeah. Risk of Rain Returns is a remake of Risk of Rain 1. Came out like 2 or 3 years ago, I think. And one thing, I am playing zoomed out. The game can be zoomed in like this, and the game looks really good like this. Like, this is pretty gorgeous. The problem is, it's hard to see what's happening, which is... Oh, USB stick of death. Really awkward. Yeah, it's a weird point of balancing being able to see what's going on with playing comfortably. And the problem is with the map being 2D and needing to, especially on Monsoon, let me hit this once. Being able to see more of the map is so important that I feel like not zooming out is suicidal. Big chest bottom right. Man, I don't like these totems. Oh, one other thing that's really nice about returns compared to one is returns, drones, actually pretty cool. Whereas Risk of Rain 2 drones kind of suck. Unless you have drone man, in which case game plays itself. But drones are a lot like more of a thing. You have a lot of stuff to like upgrade drones, and there's a lot of different types of them. Oh, and also, we're gonna die. I'm gonna disengage. Oh, what hit me? Oh, it must have been one of the Lynx totem projectiles. Alright. I don't know how I feel about Drifter. I feel like the gameplay loop is something I'll have to get the hand of. I want to play everyone as handy. Do attack speed stacking with the drones. I'll try it on Monsoon. Drone on console is a death sentence for Mithrix. Doing my silly hammer. Okay, I need to hit the teleporter. So risk of rain deaths are all very sudden. You feel like you're cooked and then you're suddenly dead. Yeah, it's a consequence of the scaling. I will hit the Shrine of the Mountain. If it works, we'll be in a pretty good position. If not, well, I'm sure it'll work. If there's alt utility is also good. Big tornado swing. I haven't unlocked the alt utility yet. Vagrant. I would have liked to have any boss except Wandering Vagrant. What do you think of the Providence Trials? They're great. I think the Providence Trials are awesome. Okay, that's a lot. 110, 160, 185. It's gonna be another chest up there. That's 210. I should have farmed up to 10 drones before starting the boss last time. I think we would have been fine with the vagrants then. So what? 210 bucks to buy everything over there. 54, 264. I'm gonna have to buy all of it though. $264 to buy everything. 300. Jeez. Okay, it's not worth buying everything. Spending that much time would be a mistake. These guys are good because they're gonna give me drones. I'm gonna do this. Do this again. Fire off 5 of these. Fire off more of these. Melt the hell out of this vagrant. to overdrive. Actually, we do have a lot of money. We might have enough to buy everything. Okay, 25 stacks of attack speed. So the way this character works, at least with the ability I'm using right now, is actually, do I have enough money for everything? My alt skill fires a drone. That drone gives me attack speed. And it stacks for every time I do it. So every time I kill an enemy, I get a drone. So I start killing enemies. I fire off drones to increase my attack speed. And then that kind of snowballs into killing more enemies for more attack speed. And you get to the point where you just have a ridiculously high attack speed. But it's all very transient in a sense, because if you go long enough without killing an enemy and doing it, then all of your attack speed declines. Like right now, I've lost all of my attack speed. I get some more by doing this again. Does Hardlight Afterburner really do anything for this character? Because I don't think Overdrive, like, stacks, right? I don't think I can Overdrive multiple times. If only had the Buzzsaw unlocked. Oh, is that what the Sawmowing does for you? I saw that challenge, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. We should decline slowly. I mean, on the one hand, if it declines slowly, I assume that means that it wouldn't all stack together. Like, I feel like it would constantly be degrading. The drones also home in, which is nice, because in a situation like this, I don't really need to worry about these guys getting away, because I can just fire off a drone to kill them. And we get rollerblades. Okay, very, very good stage 1. It also does last between levels. I will fire off a ton of these. We'll start the next level with 18 stacks, but odds are they're going to decline before I can kill anything. Okay, big chest down there. Unlikely to get that. I would need mobility that I don't have. We don't really have healing, which sucks. We take a lot of fall damage and then damage from that one guy. That's an attack drone. We do have... So on the one hand, we have an arms race. On the other hand, we are a character that stays up very close to enemies, which can be a little bit awkward. I'm gonna use my... which can get drones killed quickly, especially with Overdrive Elite, so I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna roll this once. Musty Knife's good. Well, we just have to get items for healing. Shouldn't be too difficult. Insecticide right here. Heaven. Heaven. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. Remember there was one character that I didn't like Heaven Cracker on him. I'm trying to remember who it was. It was somebody that I was doing like horizontal attacks with and having the reduced... Maybe it was Sniper. I don't remember. Report to me. Good. Something to heal with. Red Whip's still good. We don't heal with it. Healing item. Maybe something good. Rustling Fungus. That's terrible. That's fine. Wisp sucks, but it's fine. Equipment could be something that heals me, so that's nice. Foreign fruit. Missiles. I'll take missiles. Alright, all of our stacks declined, but that's fine, because I think we're past the point of caring too much about it. Yikes. Not a lot of items. See, I think doing this will get me down here. Yeah. That's quite good on Handy because we take damage a lot. Hey, thank Twist for David. Thankfully, we get good healing from opening barrels, so as long as we do that carefully, we should be fine. I guess I'll take this drone, because I don't really have much else to spend my money on. There was another drone up near the teleporter we could buy. Red Whip helps me get back there quicker. Red Whip plus Blades is good for post-teleporter mobility. Hey, Dior Sauvage. Welcome. Okay, still very bad healing. Literally the only healing item I have is a fucking bustling fungus, but... just don't take damage. This is a good map for not taking fall damage, that's something. I'm gonna go left, loop around that side to the top, I think. Damn it. That did a lot of damage to my drones. I'm doing pretty well. Oh, there's not really a way up here, is there? Okay, I don't remember the layout too clearly. Alright, teleporter's up there. 306. 600. There's good items there, but again, still not healing. I don't really have many drones. I want to kill some of these clay men to get drones before I summon the boss. Okay. Colossus? Colossus is easy. Stacking my attack speed. Bait out a stomp. Should be good to sit on top of him for a minute. Stomped. We're good. Okay. Mysterious Vial, that's technically HP. It's passive, but it's health regen. Think I'll do any viewer co-op? Not today. No, it's 2 AM for me. Yeah, it's a great feeling once you reach this point to of stacking attack speed on Handy. It can be a little awkward getting to this point, you know? I'll hit a second one. No luck. I'm gonna loop back to the left, open up those chests I passed by. Hopefully get some healing out of this one. A little bit of I can't even see it, man. Locked Jewel, if you squint your eyes, is healing. If I open an item, it'll give me shield. And shield is kind of like health. Oh, thank you, Dio. I'm glad you enjoy. Okay, hit this Shrine of Chance a couple times. Hey, that's healing. That's healing. That's actually healing. Unambiguous. Missile money. We have good attack speed. Money could actually be pretty nice because we're handy. Scrap my drones, keep my drones. My drones don't heal me, they deal damage. But I have arms race, so they're actually quite nice. Chest down on the bottom. Chest top right. Attack drone top right. Attack drone bottom right. Okay. So right side's got a good amount of stuff. Shot of the mountain. Yeah. Yeah, there's a good chance we get a toxic beast, and Handy eats toxic beasts for breakfast. Completely destroys them. If it's a imp, it's a bit worse, but okay, this is fine. Yeah, toxic beast spawns pigs. Pigs give me drones. Drones give me attack speed. I need to kill this fucker right here, or he is going to single-handedly kill me. I think we can move into kill now. She's quite fast. It's kind of hard for me to hit her. There we go. I can't hit her. This guy's gonna kill me. Yeah, the way this boss works, it has hitbox at its feet, so I can't just sit there and hit it. Okay, now she's dead. Jeez. There goes Dios. Did I have a Dios? I didn't even realize I picked one up. That was convenient. Well, what's the point of an extra life if you don't use it? Guess I'll take this. Toxic Beast is like anti-Deoclops. But you don't want to stay at its feet and run underneath it? I guess. There's a foreign fruit. That's healing. There is a decent chance I could get a golden attack drone. If I get a random attack drone spawn, I could get a golden attack drone. It just comes down to what spawns in this level. Golden attack drone would be really good. So you don't die. Hello. Let's see. Do we get lucky? Nothing on this side. We have like 6 locked jewels right now, which should give us a lot every time we activate something. Hunter's Harpoon. I'm gonna take this fruit because our healing's really bad. I think it can come in handy. Nothing up here. Go back to that later. We do! Alright, golden drone it is. I spent like 2 hours trying to do this the other day. Yeah, with 35, what is this? This is Risk of Rain returns. Damn it. Yo, golden attack drone. You want to attack something? What are you doing? Unless you want to fight this guy. I can actually see how the golden attack drone does now. That's pretty respectable damage for this part of the game on Monsoon. Eat my fruit. You know what? Genuinely, unironically, let's do it. Okay. A little bit spooky, but I think we have the DPS to stay on top of it. If this was an overloading Lynx totem, I would be fucking terrified. The volatile's fine. We have the damage for this. Piece of cake. Another Light Afterburner. I let my stacks decay on accident. Oops. What did we have off to the left? We had that one big chest. The healing one. I think I'll money grab that. Give the money for it. Feather? Wisp? Okay, want to go grab that healing chest? Go to stage 6. Golden drone intel. Quite a fan of the sample orbital. I'm not the biggest fan. I feel like it adds a lot of clutter on screen. It's not bad, but I feel like it's never an item that I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, sample orbital. It's more just like, yeah, alright. Okay, I want to get that. I have the feather. I don't have the money for that. Okay, don't die to these guys. On to the next stage. Okay, with Locked Jewel, this is gonna get us a ton of money. Man, this has not felt like we're playing on Monsoon. I gotta say, I don't even remember how handy's healing drone. Like, I feel like if I didn't have the stacking attack speed, I would be so much worse. Right? Like, how good is the healing drone? I haven't tried the exploding drone, but, like, I feel like the attack speed is such a fundamental part of, what I'm doing here. See, Risk of Rain 2 is on PS4/PS5. What do you think of that one? Risk of Rain 2 is great. It's more forgiving. I'd say it's definitely more approachable than Risk of Rain Returns. Yeah, I think a lot of people like Risk of Rain 2 more than Returns. It's definitely a more popular game. And it also is, like, actively supported. Risk of Rain Returns is kind of in this limbo state. I don't think it's officially abandoned and unsupported. They did release an update, which added multiplayer for more than 4 people, and I think the jellyfish drone, which was pretty cool. But it doesn't seem super likely that Returns would get a DLC, whereas Risk of Rain 2 has a DLC currently being worked on, that's coming out, like, in 3 weeks. Yeah. So Risk of Rain 2 is a lot more, it's gonna have more of a community, more people playing, etc. I think it has 1 developer currently. Yeah. Yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is good for multiplayer. Although one of the things I do like about, so this game has, on the one hand, it's worse for multiplayer because Risk of Rain 2 scales boss drops for every player. Returns doesn't. You just get the 1 boss drop, which sucks. On the other hand, Returns lets you play as a drone when you're dead, which is pretty cool. And makes it so you're not just sitting there doing nothing while the other person's playing the game if you die. And also lets you continue to pick up items, which makes it easier to not get left behind and outscaled. Which is nice. Fun fact, if you do not know how to get to this legendary chest down here, there is a secret rope here to climb down to it. Took me a long time to figure this one out. Plasma chain. Nice. The DLC is drone themed. It would be nice if they did the drone death thing. Yeah. Yeah, it would. I think Prestige is good in multiplayer for Risk of Rain Returns. I think the nature of how the teleporters work also works well in Returns, where you don't need everyone to be at the same spot in the map. You just need one person to hit the teleporter, right? Lets you kind of split out and take stuff, which I think is nice. Yeah, you can see how much my drones are doing. The only way you'd have drones doing stuff like this in 2, like the final stage 25 minutes in on Monsoon, right? Keep that in mind. This is not like early in the game. This is end of the game, very tanky enemies, and my drones are kicking ass. Chargeful Generator is good in a melee character. I should take my Hyperlight Threader. Okay, I don't know if I can get that chest there. I would need to Oh, no, there's a... I think there is. I'm gonna keep my 4 and fruit. Right? Isn't there? Yeah. Another key card up there. I should have taken the tougher times. Tough times. Hope the DLC druffs bones to get them to be somewhat like this. Sommering. Yeah, I think we've done all the stuff to the left. Yeah, this is a really good song. Love this part of the soundtrack. Taser? I don't know if Mu Construct works during Providence. Is Coalescence the name of the song? I don't remember. Lensmaker's glasses are nice. Okay, we have 4 keycards actually. We can open every door. Yeah, each one of these doors has a different item behind it. Well, that's not true. 3 of the doors have an item behind it, and you can activate it to give yourself an item during the final boss fight that you can use. One of them spawns an equipment every time you use it. One of them is a cannon that shoots the boss. Doesn't deal that much damage, though. And then one of them is a healing station that heals you. And then the 4th door doesn't have an item, but it has a lot of chests. I should have taken the extra arms race. It's hard to react to those quickly. If you do the pausing exploit, it's really easy to get what you want from those, but otherwise they move really quickly. The song and the one called Monsoon for one of the stage 1 variants. It's not too often you get to open all 4 doors. There's a lot of RNG with whether or not you get keycards. Another arms race makes my drones faster. Oh, sorry, stronger. Another arms race. Temporary keycards last forever? Huh. These armory chests suck. Actually, no. These armory chests are kind of cool. Super expensive, though. Another ATG. When you start to realize you're not really trying to survive anymore and just genociding the creatures, the Red Providence tries to stop you. I would not say that I am genociding creatures. I'm pretty sure that Providence led a bunch of these creatures to come attack this ship. I don't think that we came to this planet to genocide and attack people. I'm pretty sure Providence shot down our ship. Like, I think, from my understanding of the lore, this ship got a teleporter somehow, and then came to the place where the teleporters came from, and then Providence was like, nah, I don't like that. And then he went and attacked the ship and fucking killed everyone on board. And like, everyone fucking died except you. I don't even think like the other characters that you can play as in the game survived. I'm pretty sure there's a log in Risk of Rain 2 of like Enforcer dying at least. think that's the medkit log. Like, I don't think there's just like, oh no, we're evil people coming to genocide the poor endangered species that Providence saved. Like you didn't have to come attack our ship, you know? Providence attacked because we stole the teleporter from the planet? I don't know that we stole the teleporter from the planet. That would imply that we got to the planet first, past Providence's defenses. I'm pretty sure from the opening cutscene, Providence attacked when we were just, like, in orbit near the moon. No? Man, the Gauss cannon sucks. This is what the healing station's for. Providence, not the easiest to stay close range at. Especially when my main quick mobility is the whip. Golden drone took him out though. Bustling fungus value? Dude, those drones are shredding through Providence. I have a feeling that the next, yeah. I messed up. I should have been on the other side of that laser. Alright, we're cornered a little bit, but that's fine. Pay attention. There. It's only 500 bucks to repair. Oh my god, that's so cheap. I guess once you get the tier 3 drone, they let you keep them for cheap. Holding missiles in waters? Yeah, that's arms race for you. Yeah, don't get me wrong, like it's a somber game. And I'm not saying that you are like a hero as a protagonist, but I don't think this is like, you're such an evil, terrible person. Like there were plenty of ways Providence could have not had this happen, and like from what I understand from a lot of the logs in Risk of Rain 2, it's not like the people just landed on the surface and were just fine. They landed on the surface and then were like hunted and attacked repeatedly until all of them were killed. But it's a sad situation, but you know what Providence could have done? He could have fucking left. You know? He could have talked to us. Done anything. No, he just has a, I don't know, literal like god hero complex and wanted to be cool. And he got shot and died. Guy behind you in the line at the store paid for your pack of guns. You having a pretty good day? That piece was, in fact, an option, yeah. Yeah, these are the original Risk of Rain versus the return sprites. The return sprites are beautiful in comparison. I've seen the enemy slash character logs. The artwork on them. I've briefly looked at them, but I haven't looked at them super in detail. Yeah, they have really awesome artwork. And these are written by the player character, I think. Do I have all the logs? I think I have all of them. Yeah. He was the one who blew the cargo hatches open. He was the one who killed everything. Oh no, why would Providence do this? I don't know his purpose or his reasoning, but he did not give me a choice. Yeah, maybe if he fucking chose to do that, you know? I don't know if you could really blame the player character for that one. I feel like that one's on Providence, you know? Like, could I talk to these people? These sentient creatures? Could I do something that's not fucking just slaughter all of them constantly? No, I'm good. They seem to enjoy song and dance. Holy shit, Rainworld. Yeah, the artwork's gorgeous. These small beings fill me with dread. Me when I see a child. And it could be a child from Risk of Rain 2. Those things are nightmares. That's pretty cool. I hate these enemies. These are probably the enemy that... Let me see how many times I've died to each one of them. I've died to a lot of Lemurians just because there were a lot of Lemurians. And rock golems, right? Like, those are common early game enemies. I feel like a lot of runs died to them. Never died to those guys or tubers. Mushrooms. Died to parents a few times. Child a few times. I've only died to spitters once. That's surprising. Died to a few imps. Died to lynx tribes a lot. Never died to bison. Died to spiders a lot. I've died to claymen pretty often. Probably blighted claymen when they do happen. 6 times to swifts, which is surprisingly fewer than I thought. Those guys 5 times. Never died to a gup. Some kind of massive insect. That's a dope artwork. It's very centipede-like. I did those guys once. Why did I do these guys twice? Well, I guess a lot of the times you might get weakened by an enemy and then finished off by something else. I think Greater Wisp is the enemy that I feel like I've died to the most. I mean, I know Lemurian technically, but I think those early game stuff, giving up early on challenges, or... Actually, no, Magma Worms apparently have killed the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. I think that's probably, like a Magma Worm as a stage 1 boss. You know, I think it was, there were a lot of times where I had to do the, like, no-hit challenge as Commando, and if I got a Magma Worm, I'd get hit sometimes, then I just let the Magma Worm kill me. But 25 times with a Magma Worm, jeez. They're pretty deadly. Not many times with Vagrants. Never died to the totem itself, but the tribes a few times. Only 4 times to Imp Overlords, really? Once to Ifrit, twice to Scavengers, 8 times to Cremator, no surprise there, and 4 times to Providence. Yeah, and then each of the characters also has artwork. I have to beat the game with them to unlock it, though. Commando, Huntress. Bandit. Andy's got his big hammer. Engineer. Sniper. Mercenary. Chef. Acrid. Dinosaur. Oh, shit! I did not realize you could do this with the logs. I didn't realize that you could look at the entire map with the log unlocked. That's actually really cool. Risk 1 engineer is way more fun. Compared to returns or 2, do you mean? That's super cool. There's still a few artifacts left to unlock. Compared to 2. Yeah, I think returns engineer definitely feels more interactive outside of the turrets. Like, the harpoons and mines feels like more interactive gameplay than Risk of Rain 2, which is very much so just stay in one spot, stack bustling fungus, etc. And I also think being confined to 2 dimensions makes some of these things easier. He also has this. I'm not going to play the game. I'm probably done with the stream because it's a bit late. But he has this ability, which is one of my favorite abilities in the entire game. You drop a turret, it charges up over like 8 seconds, and then it just unleashes this giant laser beam of death. And it's based on its HP. The more HP it has, the longer it does it for. If you have something to give it invincibility, then it will have invincibility and just do that laser beam the entire time. If you have the umbrella item, it will do that for like 15 seconds. Just massacre everything. So much of my pick rate is Miner and Commando because of their challenges to like do stuff without getting hit in the early game, and it just took so many attempts. It's like Diablo Strike on Captain, yeah. I did a bunch of Acrid runs when I was doing Dance Pad, and then apparently a lot of Handy. I don't remember picking Handy that much. But yeah, I mostly play Sniper and Commando, I feel like. Nemesis is Magma Room, no surprises there. At 45 stages, Handy. Damn. Rough day for Sniper. Okay, well, I'm probably done with the stream for today. I'm not sure how much I'll stream this week. I've been pretty busy with classes and stuff. Commando's your favorite Risk of Rain 1 character and the least favorite Risk of Rain 2 character? Yeah, I really like Commando in Risk of Rain 1/Returns. His kit feels like it works really well in 2D. I love the way the slide feels. His shotgun feels awesome. His Fundamental Jacket piercing through enemies in a line in 2D is awesome. And it feels like he works really well in 2 dimensions, whereas he's fine in Risk of Rain 2. No, I don't mind Commando. It's definitely a lot easier to make Commando strong in 2, I feel like. Or rather, I feel like Commando scales up more in 2 because it's a lot easier to stack proc coefficient items because of like 3D printers and stuff, which lets you have more selectivity for items to make Commando stronger. And once you can start getting proc chains, ATGs, and sticky bombs and attack speed and shit in 2, he can get really strong. But out of the box, Commando's pretty weak in 2. But in 1, out of the box, Commando's awesome out of the box in 1, because like shotgun and full metal jacket are super strong. He's got good mobility, he's got a good primary attack, and then he's got strong things there. I mean, honestly, most of the characters, if not all of them, in Returns are just like strong and fun out of the box. At least once you unlock some of their alt skills. Like Chef, who just throws everything in an oven and instantly kills them and crashes the game. I feel like the only characters, so I like Commando. I like Huntress a lot with the slow cyclone thing. Enforcer, I don't remember being the biggest fan of. I like Bandit. I like Handy with the melee speed. I like Engineer with the laser turret. I don't remember playing Miner enough to like get a feel for Miner. I feel like I never got Miner. Love Sniper. Love Acrid. Love Mercenary with the parry. I don't remember playing Loader much. Love Chef. Pilot's really cool. And I feel like a lot of the other characters, I assume are probably fun, but I just haven't spent enough time with to really get a feel for them. I know Artificer wasn't the biggest fan of, especially her 2 alt skills here. Localized Sun was a big disappointment. It's super awkward to use, hard to use. Yeah. Sniper's super fun, just sniping stuff, one-shots. And yeah, it gives so much context to why Chef was so disappointing in Risk of Rain 2 on launch of Seekers of the Storm. When you saw how fucking unbelievably powerful Chef was in this game. Like, holy shit, dude. Going from, like, incredible powerhouse in this game that's decimating everything to launch Chef in Seekers of the Storm that was, like, unambiguously the worst character in the game. It would have been such a letdown if you were a fan of Chef. And I really hope they don't do something similar with Drifter when they bring Drifter in for Alloyed Collective or whatever. Now Chef is probably one of the best characters in Risk of Rain 2. Yeah, I don't remember Chef too much, but that's definitely some competition up there. The DLC character is definitely a bit overtuned, yeah. I know, does Seeker still just have, like, the self-revive? Because I feel like that was, a bit much. But, I mean, I can understand overtuning the DLC characters. I would rather, in a game like Risk of Rain 2, I would rather have a couple characters that are fun and too strong than a bunch of characters that are not fun and too weak, right? Because you can have fun with characters that are too strong. But if the character just sucks and doesn't feel good, no one's going to have fun with that. And it's not like it's a competitive game, right? You don't have to interact with the overpowered characters. You know, they already give you all the artifact options and difficulty options and things. And yeah, like, would they be more fun if they weren't as overtuned? Potentially. But it's better to overtune them than undertune them. Multi is your goat in Risk of Rain 2. Double saw multi. Or like earlier, was Chef one-shotting everything ridiculously, unbelievably powerful and like completely invalidate a lot of the difficulty of the game? Yeah. Was it fun? Fuck yeah. Dude, just throwing all the enemies in a box, instantly killing them, that was a blast. Mercenary is a similar thing where his parry is ridiculously strong. If you're not familiar, Mercenary does not have this in Risk of Rain 2, which is a huge letdown because it's awesome. His alt skill is a parry, which is one. He can parry fall damage. Yeah, I'm not very good at it. Hold on, I can try to. Oh, that wasn't, I said didn't take fall damage there. But yeah, if you time it for when you're about to get hit. Okay, oh wait, no. It's, I haven't done this in a while. You need to let go to parry. Is it? Yeah, you let go to parry. It's super satisfying design, sound-wise. It's super satisfying to hit. It stuns enemies. It does tons of damage in an AoE. It's incredibly fun. And he still has, like, all of his oh, yeah, and he also has an attack doubler. Just double damage as his special skill. Base Mercenary, no items, one-shot Magma Worm. Deflect all those attacks. Like, this character's busted, but it's so much fun to be this busted, you know? I mistimed that a little bit. Yeah, so, like, being overtuned, not necessarily a bad thing, because it can be fun to be overtuned, but it's never going to be fun being launch chef in Seekers of the Storm. But yeah, that'll be it. It's like 2 a.m. for me. Bye, everyone.